Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Kodeations coming at you today with another video on Goddess of Genesis S. Today we're going to be diving into my personal top 5 absolutely must-do things in this game in order to succeed. If you don't already know, there is a lot to do in this game, a lot of stuff to take advantage of, a lot of things that just get simply overlooked and basically not taken advantage of to its maximum. Therefore, you are basically missing out on a lot of things, whether it's quality of life stuff, whether it's auto runs, whether it's idling, whether it's manual play. No matter what you are doing in this game, there is definitely things I'm sure you have overlooked, and here is going to be my top 5 things that you must absolutely be focused on and doing in order to succeed and achieve maximum results in Goddess of Genesis S. But as always, before we dive into my top 5 tips, if you are new to the channel, please be sure to hit that red subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you get a notification every time I drop a video, and let's jump right in. Diving right in, ladies and gentlemen, the first one on our list is going to be none other than the events section in the game. I cannot stress this enough. There are so many players that are just thinking that, the event section is just loaded in full of, paid to play events, and that is definitely not the case, okay? I mean, there is a lot of different events here that are technically free to play, but one of the very biggest ones that you should be taking advantage of, and that is going to be mealtime. If you don't know, this game is already backed by a stamina-driven system, so you have to spend stamina in order to attack or to do different things, whether that's in the adventure mode, challenging mode, the PvP mode. No matter which mode you were in, you have to consume stamina in order to do some sort of action or battle. So with that being the case, they have added in this free, easy peasy way to get stamina, and that is going to be what they call mealtime. Now, there is just specific times of the day that you log into the game and just collect a different amount. So you can see that you can collect 50 on these specific times, you can collect 100 on these specific times, and you can collect another 50 on these specific times. But one thing that a lot of players do when it comes to these games is they turn off the in-game notifications, right? And when you do that, you just don't hear anything from the game on your specific device, whether you're playing on the phone or the PC or BlueStacks on an emulator or on an Android. It doesn't really matter what you are playing on, but if you turn off notifications, then you cannot really know exactly what time to log in besides just trying to remember that time and logging into the game. So I highly recommend turning on the in-game notifications. Now, I have had the in-game notifications turned on since day one. I'm on an iOS device, I'm on an iPhone 11 Pro, and I have yet to get flooded with just random obnoxious notifications from this game. I do get my mealtime notification, and I absolutely love the mealtime notification because once it pops up, I instantly click on it for 2 seconds no matter what I'm doing, whether it's at work, whether it's at home, whether I'm grinding out, whether I'm doing the dishes. I will smack that sucker really quick, collect my free stamina in game, close out of the game, let it go, and I just keep on, moving on and trucking on. Or like I said, you can burn the stamina. Doesn't really matter. Whatever your playstyle is, you're skipping out on free resources if you are not logging in and or, like I said, getting notifications for mealtime. So again, set up in-game notifications. Maybe that's not your thing. If you don't want to set up in-game notifications because you're afraid to get bombarded, then definitely, I don't know, set up like a custom alarm or something that you know that you need to get into the game and harvest some of this energy, because like I said, it is free, and that is what the game is based and centered all around, is going to be this energy. Now, moving on to the next thing, with the events stuff still in mind, a lot of these events are going to be limited. They're going to have a limited time number on them. You can see here that this event specifically ends in 16 days. You can see that this one ends in specifically in 8 days. Again, like I said, I know some of these are locked behind investing a little bit of money into the game, but nevertheless, we still need to cover those because a lot of these different events, like I said, have time periods. So the same thing over here in the challenge windows. If you go over here, some of these limited events, like this one that we just covered, is limited to a certain amount of time. So again, you want to just make sure that you understand and know when those times are, and basically your play time, how much time you can invest and or how much time you need to invest in order to make sure that you are basically clearing those rewards and getting all of the free resources that you can collect, especially as a free-to-play account. Now, the next thing that I have on my list, or the next tip out of the top 5, my number 2 is going to be, this tip seems a little bit obvious, but nevertheless, it's going to be get in here and complete your daily quest. I can't tell you how many games times I see a lot of players not thinking that the rewards are worth it, in the long run. So maybe they just complete a couple, maybe they end up like this. So like, right here, I've got a couple more to complete in order to complete all of the daily quests. But the reason why you want to complete all those daily quests is not only because all of the additional rewards that you get, because those are great, right? Like the stamina, there's the basic summoning cards, the chickens that you get to level up your heroes, the in-game gold that you can get to spend for different currencies. That is all fantastic, okay? And not even to mention that, even the star stones are fantastic. But what is very vital and what is crucial is going to be this EXP. Now, this team EXP, if you don't already know, goes directly here onto your level, your account level. So your character, you see him here, level 36. Why is that crucial? Well, as your character levels up, it allows you to basically push your heroes to a higher level. Yes, they do cap out eventually from your player level, so you want to make sure that you are basically grinding out as much experience as you can to level up your account as fast as you can so that you can continue to progress further in the game. So again, like I said, just make sure you are getting here and grinding out these quests. It's not that hard. A lot of these are very, very simple that you can spend maybe, 5 minutes at max, to do some of these things. I mean, dismantling one piece of gear, I mean, that's going to take me 2 seconds to do. I'm going to pop that sucker off. Use 1 experience potion on a hero. Again, super easy to do. Complete a grand archive dungeon 3 times. That takes a little bit of time, but nevertheless, you get the point. Get in here, do your dailies, and pop those bad boys off. Do not sleep on those things because it is crucial in order for your success. Moving on to number 3 on my list, and that is going to be stamina. So like I said, this game is a stamina-driven game. All of your attacks, all of your battles, everything in this game is going to be covered by using a certain amount of stamina. Well, what happens when you run out of stamina? Well, guess what you got to do? You got to go up here and click on this button, and you have a couple different options. You can reset for 100 of these gems. You can reset for 1 of these pizzas. No matter which direction you go, you need to definitely be taking advantage of the stamina, okay? So in-game resources, you're going to get these star stones. These star stones are going to be used for summons predominantly, okay? Don't quote me. That is not going to be foolproof. I don't want you to spend all of your star stones on summons, okay? So if you are a free-to-play account, that is not what I'm advising. What I am advising you to do is to obviously summon some of those times with those star stones, but not only that, I would highly recommend you save your star stones at least enough to grind out all of your day's worth of stamina, because there's only a certain amount of stamina that you can buy per day. So I want to make sure that you are capping that out, because that is going to allow you to run multiple things, battle multiple times, do as much stuff as you possibly can to collect additional resources, level up your heroes, level up your main account heroes, just all across the board. You want to maximize as much stamina as possible, okay? We're going to get into another feature at the end of these tips that makes it 10 times easier to consume this stamina and use this stamina. But in doing so, you're going to make sure that you need to have a bigger pool of stamina, and the only way to do that is going to be coming in here and doing manually refreshes on your stamina. So again, if you're looking to min-max your account, you're looking to get further progress faster, this is going to be the way to do it. And like I said, that's going to be coming in at the number 3 spot on my list. Now, moving on to number 4, and that is going to be making sure that you are taking advantage of the special event on each stage of the adventure. So if you don't already know, you head over to the adventure section and you have different acts on the left-hand side. Now, inside the different acts, you have different stages. So you can see the 18-1, 18-2, 18, 5, etc. Okay, well, each one of these stages, a lot of people only focus on getting the 3-star clear. That's not the only thing that is going on with this game, okay? Or not this game. That's not the only thing that's going on with these individual chapters underneath these acts. Yes, you can obviously get in here and clear the stars. And yes, in order to unlock the next, stage of the next act, I have to have a certain amount of stars, right? So I can't just get a bunch of 1 stars and expect to move on to the next act. You actually have to go back and try to get all 3 stars eventually, in order to unlock, a specific act. But it goes a step further by actually hiding and locking another material, or basically resource, that you can grind out and get for free. And that is going to be the center quest right here. So you can see, for instance, on this one, we have already collected, let's go to one that we haven't. Let's go to chapter 18. Okay, prime example right here. We've got 3 different stages, or 2 different stages here that are currently labeled perfect, right? We've got 3 gold stars, but why does this one have 3 gold stars, but it says clear? That is because we have yet to claim this bonus reward of a general tarot card. And how do you clear these extra rewards? And that's going to be right here. It's going to tell you prioritization, defeat the mutant robber first. So you got to get into this stage, defeat the mutant robber first, focus fire him, drop him down, boom, bada bing. You complete the match. Once you win, you will unlock this additional reward. And every single stage has an additional reward. Some of them are better than others. So for instance, this one is going to be in-game currency. This is going to be some star stones that, like I said, are going to be the top-notch, currency for the game. So defeat the angel slime within 3 turns. So and then the slime is immune to AoE. So again, very, very cool. It's a neat little trick. Some of these things you're not going to be able to do when you're on that specific, act. So again, move on, progress, continue to do, the storyline as far as you can go, and then obviously go back, collect those additional rewards. So like I said, to give you guys an example, there is some of these that we have yet to go back and actually collect, and we will. We need to go back and collect these, claim these bad boys, get the additional rewards. But like I said, it's going to be a 100% easy way to get additional summons, to get additional star stones, to get additional stamina, to get additional, regular summons, just basically to get a shit ton of additional resources. Go back there, make sure you are clearing those. And like I said, it's very easy to overlook this. You think, oh, I cleared this. I don't know why this is here. It's got to be a bug for some reason. I don't know why I didn't get a perfect. Guess what? It's because you didn't get the bonus reward, and you need to go back and get the bonus reward because you are going to want it, and or it's free resources. Now, moving on to the last but not least tip when it comes to completing this, my tier list, and that is going to be do yourself a favor. And bear with me, I know, you don't want to hear it, but do yourself a favor and spend $1 in this game. It's 99 cents. Now, I know a lot of players are going to be thinking, but you're saying this is easy for free-to-play players. You're saying that you're not pushing this or not pushing that. It's $1. Now, I'm not talking down the value of $1, but what I do want to stress to you guys is that for a measly $1, you get a absolute insane amount of quality of life and features that make this game 10 times better. Now, I'm not here to argue with you, and I'm not here to tell you that I think that some of these things should have already been in the game for free. 100% stand behind that, okay? But locked behind a 99-cent value, that is dirt cheap in my opinion. Like if you were going to spend any money in the game and you're like, but Kodeations, I'm completely broke, I would tell you to go out to a parking lot anywhere, collect 4 quarters, get $1, somehow put them onto, some type of currency, or put it on in the Google App Store, throw $1 into this game because it's 100% worth it. Now, not only do you instantly obtain 30 star stones, you get to unlock the Blitz feature, or geez Louise, I can't read tonight. Unlock the Blitz feature for Grand Cook-Off and Phantom of the Opera, which are going to be challenges. Number 2, all stamina will now be returned after losing a team battle. That is insane. If you lose a battle after consuming stamina, as of right now, currently in the game, you do not get that stamina back. This will give you all of your stamina back for losing that match. That means you are going to be able to continue to progress your account and not burn stamina or worry about losing the fight and, losing that stamina. And last but not least, probably the most valued piece on this 99-cent pack is going to be enabled consecutive battles in AI mode. Now, a lot of players are probably thinking, what in the hell is AI mode? Why do I need to worry about it? Or why is it such this crazy holy grail of a thing that you were talking about and locked behind 99 cents? Well, let's dive right in. In the challenging section, I'm just going to click this thing really quick, set up something very temporarily. But let's say you're doing difficulty level 8 to 15. You come in here, you click the team button. Okay, went ahead, already set up this bad boy, right? I'm going to go ahead and click create. We're going to create one just because I don't want to have to join somebody, but let's say you're here, you're ready to go, right? You're waiting for other players to join in this specific challenge. Guess what? There is an AI mode down here at the bottom. What does this exactly do? Well, right off of the bat, let's look. You've got auto replenishes your stamina, so it auto will stamina purchase however many you set up automatically. The support, when you can't purchase stamina, auto dismantle, so it automatically dismantle gear. So let's say that you were only collecting SR gear and higher on your account, you can automatically check the regular N and the R gear, so that, guess what, it doesn't fill up your inventory, it automatically dismantles it, and you collect those resources without even having to press a button or lift a finger. Next thing up you've got is enabled battery mode, or battery saver mode, and then also retry automatically after defeat. Why is this insane? One, these games, especially action ARPG games, are so vital and so time consuming and what they call phone burners or pocket burners, that if you are not spending $1 in this game, then you are absolutely spending a assload of time staring at this phone screen, tapping on the phone screen, constantly trying to progress further in the game. Now, I'm not crapping on the game's mechanics whatsoever, but I'm telling you, this is a absolute god tier feature in this game. You can set it to automatically dismantle your gear for you, automatically purchase stamina for you, automatically run and repeat battles even upon being defeated, and ladies and gentlemen, we have a auto clicker system built into the game. I cannot stress this enough. It's 99 cents. Get in here, spend it. I think that's going to be it for me, ladies and gentlemen. I've ranted on about all of these 5 tips, but I'm telling you, these 5 tips, take advantage of them, and you will see a massive increase in your gameplay, not only that of progression, but also performance. But please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get a notification every time I drop a video, and I will see you guys on the next one.